by yourself, what you have accumulated, what you have achieved in your own profession coming over here, that would certainly be at that level you would be able to contribute for people from India and in India also, and people who are going to come over here also in many ways. So I think your time is more precious, and everybody has 24 hours only and 7 days a week. We don't have facility to stretch it. So I think within this we have to prioritize ourselves and have a small time delegated for these kind of activities. It brings a lot of fresh energy for you and also contribution to the society, and also help each other where you will be able to also get help, and we could help others also. So I take this opportunity to also share with you that these are all the chapter activities that we are looking at as we are discussing. Several programs, each one has their own expertise that we have gained as lecture series and job events. A lot of people who are looking to change jobs, or when the market is down, last 6 months, now it is better. Last 2 quarters, I could see a lot of people were out of jobs and their contracts didn't get renewed. And a lot of challenges have been prevailing. I think having this kind of networking, we would be able to have our own portal where we would be able to exchange resumes. We would be able to have online programs where we would be able to share our technology expertise without much cost. Today you go for training activity, if you want to learn Microsoft Dynamics or GP, costing $5,000 for just a few hours of sessions. I think a lot of people would be able to, having the same experience, would be able to share themselves with others who will be able to quickly get jobs. A lot of new technologies which you can learn and quickly acquaint yourself. And focus groups could be brought where business and marketing and technology areas. I think that would bring a lot of benefit to each other, where some are required for a short period or longer period. We will be able to have access to those people. And social programs, as I was mentioning, and charity programs and service-oriented programs. So today, if you see the kind of conferences that we are looking at, we are also looking to address to focused areas. I know immigration is quite hard. If we leave today immigration, we need another couple of hours for us to discuss about the problems that each one of our brethren going through. It's very challenging. I could see a lot of people in my own friend circle. I think we need a lot of counseling, guidance, and also representation. I think our organization will be able to do a lot of representation. We would be able to host, we are already thinking about hosting a dinner with a couple of Congress senators who could be able to help us in taking our messages to the government, and we could also get the attention of the US government. And a lot of policies and the procedures that are present today, how we would be able to get benefited without our knowledge, lack of knowledge, we might not be able to take advantage of. We could see that. And several conferences which we would be able to host, where we would be able to bring expert eminent members, like in each of the fields, and have them present themselves, which would be beneficial to us. So I would like to, in totality, share with you one point that unless we join together and put together ourselves as a unity, we would not be able to make ourselves strong. The good old small story which we tell to our kids always says very clearly, when a small kid was given a story that if one stick is there as an individual stick, it could be easily broken, and if you put 5 sticks together and tie it up, and it is difficult to break. It's the same stick, but it's together, it's more harder to break it out. So the logic is quite effectively conveyed by that we will have to be together one team, and when we are together, we would be able to achieve more effectively, more successfully, and our contribution in terms of our growth and the society and together as a team growth would be more multiple in nature than as an individual. I don't see any reason why we couldn't do that, because individually we are talented, efficient, and intelligent. That's why we are here and we are all successful. It's the largest, one of the largest Indian communities, or largest in being rich and successfully accomplished professionals. No doubt about that. Togetherness. That's the punchline I would like to put it into this table today. That we have to sacrifice a little bit our identity and offer ourselves in the interest of our society over here and also back in India. I take this opportunity as a very good one to share with and also I'm proud to be part of your team. I would request more people to join and offer more valuable suggestions, and we will be able to take it further on this regard. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ramanujanji. It's really a positive and educational sharing knowledge. And we have a few events after this. We have Rameshji to speak a few words, and after that, we have the question and answer session. So you can ask your questions. So both can answer the question and answer sessions. And after that, we have few minutes for Amol Desai to share his words towards the ITPIO. So now I request Mr. Ramesh Kumbleji to address few words and his vision towards the ITPIO. Rameshji.
Thank you. In fact, I'm indeed very happy to be here today. I heard Ramanujan, he spoke extremely well. When he was talking, I was wondering how many ideas between him and me are common. One thing as I said, I'm here for about 2 decades in this country. I came from Indian Institute of Science, very elite school, so it was easy to come to the United States. And as I see, when I met Khanderao back in '93, we were very, very few people. I was running HP's kernel group. Later on I moved to Oracle, and those who were working on Oracle, if they have any time touched on advanced queuing, I was part of the design of the advanced queuing. Later on I went to IBM, and when I was in Oracle, one of the first fundamental questions that people used to ask is, Indians are technically excellent, but they cannot be good managers. In fact, I heard it even from some of my managers in those days. I think today, though it is true that it may not be the number related to the management versus technical people, there are a lot of Indians who have been very, very successful as senior management, senior executives. And I have seen this, and we have got a lot of entrepreneurs. In fact, I was telling Ashwin